Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Yawk and we're back in fabulous Las Vegas. Welcome to this series. It's a series on all the hotels and casinos. I shouldn't say all, most of the hotels and casinos in Las Vegas, whether they're on the Strip, downtown, a little bit off the Strip, or way off the Strip. This is just a brief introduction to where they're located and what they're about. Just 2 or 3 minutes on each hotel, and we did part 1 already, which was on the northern end of the Strip, and we're heading south until we get to the southern end of the Strip, and then we'll move on to other areas of the city. You don't need to watch this series in order, but if you want to know the layout of these hotels and casinos as far as geographically in town, then maybe you should watch part 1 first, but if not, no big whoop. As you're watching this video, and if a property interests you in one way or another, I'll leave a link at the end of each property that we visit in the upper right-hand corner of the video so that you can click on it to get a more detailed tour. Anyway, let's get started. We left off at the Wynn and Encore in part 1. We're going to pick up today at the Palazzo. Let's go. It's no secret here on the New York channel that me, Jeff from New York, really likes the Palazzo. As a matter of fact, it's my favorite stay when I'm in town. I love the fact that every room is basically a suite with its own living area as well as sleeping area, and the rooms are also huge. They're beautifully decorated, everything is spotless, very comfortable. The bathrooms are huge, and I just love staying here. Refinement doesn't mean having less, it means having more of the things you want. The Palazzo Tower is classic Italian luxury refined for your modern tastes. The suites have enough room to feel like home and enough luxury to remind you that you're not. At almost twice the size of your average Las Vegas hotel room, the Luxury King Suite is the largest standard suite on the Strip. This is Mott 32, a wonderful Asian restaurant here in Las Vegas. As most of you know, the Palazzo is part of the entire Venetian complex, a huge complex that includes the Palazzo, the Venetian Tower, as well as the Grand Canal Shops. And the choice of restaurants here at the Palazzo is overwhelming, but then you've got all those restaurants in the Grand Canal Shops as well as the Venetian, so there's no shortage of choices here. As a matter of fact, this is the largest restaurant collection found in Las Vegas, from casual eateries to fine dining and everything in between, featuring over 40 restaurants ranging in the simple to the extravagant, unique dining experiences with advanced culinary techniques. Take your food experience to the next level, designed for foodies, created by master and celebrity chefs. Enjoy the taste of culinary excellence on the Strip here at the Palazzo, as well as the Venetian. And again, I'll leave a link right here in the upper right-hand corner if you'd like more video on this property, as well as all the others in this series. Next up, the Palazzo's sister tower, the Venetian Hotel and Casino. They're, connected. Now, I've been to a lot of museums in the past, and a lot of those videos are here on the New York channel, but every time I'm in the Venetian, sometimes I forget I'm actually in Las Vegas in a hotel and casino, and I feel like I'm in one of those many museums that I've visited in the past. In part 1 of this series, I mentioned that I felt the Wynn and Encore were the classiest hotels in Las Vegas, and I'm still going to stick to that. This place, the Venetian, is certainly beautiful, so is the Palazzo, but at times it could be a little over the top. It's like they had so much money when they were building this place, they just didn't know what to do with it. Whereas the Wynn and Encore are just understated, elegant, classy places. But don't get me wrong, as far as rooms or suites are concerned, I'll take the Palazzo and Venetian anytime over anywhere else. By the way, there's tacos and Ritas. There's 1 or 2 of them here on the Las Vegas Strip, and it's really good, authentic Mexican food, not your Taco Bell type of Mexican. This is the elevator lobby to the Venetian, and I stayed at the Venetian several times as well as the Palazzo, and when I was here at the Venetian Tower, I would come down these elevators and head over to the Bouchon Bakery, which is right here by the elevators. I'd get my hot coffee and chocolate croissant and head back up to the room. Of course, no coffee makers in any of the hotels and casinos, it seems, on the Las Vegas Strip, with perhaps the only exception being Luxor. I could be wrong. You guys can leave a comment below if you'd like to correct me. This is Black Tap, known for their burgers, or even more so for their over-the-top shakes. Years ago I stopped in here for a burger and beer, and I had one of the rudest servers in Las Vegas, I think, serving me that evening, and I just stopped recording. I never did a video on this place. I do plan on going back. You can't judge a place on one experience, trust me. But I will say the server clearly hated his job. I'm sure he's no longer there, and I hope he's doing something he enjoys now. Next up, across the street is the TI, formerly known as Treasure Island. This was my very first day here in Las Vegas as a vlogger. I still say this is one of the most underrated hotels and casinos in Las Vegas. Years ago they had a pirate show here for people to watch every once in a while during the evening, but they did away with that when they did away with their pirate theming here at the TI. Now, the last time I was here, this water feature was still here. A lot of water features in front of these hotels and casinos are going away. If you stop by the New York, Miss Liberty is no longer surrounded by water, but she's surrounded by grass. If you stop by the Excalibur, it's no longer water in a moat, it's sand in a moat. Part of the water conservation activities going on here in front of the hotels and casinos on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm not sure about this one. I'll check it out on my next visit, which is going to be in a few weeks. This is Gilly's Country and Western Bar and Grill. I've been here lots of times. There's videos on the New York channel of me eating a burger, going to a line dance class, just walking around this place. Lots of great live entertainment, as well as, that bronking bull. Here's Phil's Steakhouse. Never ate here. Can't give my opinion. Sorry. Now, what I can tell you about is the Golden Circle Sportsbook and Bar. I've had many burgers here while watching a game or catching a cold brew. It's the ultimate spot to catch all your favorite sports on huge video walls and 20 plus monitors offering ideal views from every seat. Gourmet comfort foods, craft beers on tap, and all your favorite beverages are served up here. Great place to hang out and chill. And here's a little trivia fact. Here at the Seafood Shack, that little boat that we saw, that make-believe boat, is where Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl made her very first appearance on a New York video. Like I said, this was the first place I stayed as a vlogger when I came to town, and I ran across the street to Walgreens. I don't know why I didn't go to CVS. There's a CVS connected to this building. But I ran across the street to Walgreens. I was buying wine. Mitzi was in the souvenir aisle, and it was just a match made in heaven. We've been together ever since. And speaking of Mitzi,
this is Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video.
we passed the Mystere Theater here at the TI. It's where the Le Cirque show Mystere has been playing since 1993. That theater was actually custom built for the show, and it's the company's longest running show. I saw the show several years ago, and it's rather good. And here we have Senor Frog's Casual Mexican Restaurant. If you head upstairs, there's a free tram that takes you from the TI to the Mirage Hotel and Casino, TI's neighbor to the south. I'm not sure what's going to happen to this tram when Hard Rock takes over the Mirage. I'm hoping they keep it, and it's a great way to get to Mirage. And speaking of Mirage, well, it's up next. Okay, so we all know eventually the Mirage is going away. It's my home away from home. There are classier places. There are rooms that I like better. There are hotels that I like better. But I always felt at home at the Mirage, one of my more visited places on the Las Vegas Strip. Hard Rock is obviously in no hurry to change from Mirage to the Hard Rock. They have a license on the name Mirage, and quite frankly, they're making a lot of money right now. They haven't pretty much put a dime into this property yet. There's been some conversions as far as rewards cards and things like that, but they're just pocketing a lot of cash right now in this property. But eventually, probably 2025, they will start construction of the Guitar Hotel, which is going to replace this front and the Volcano as well. The Le Cirque show Love, which is of course all about the Beatles, has been here for quite a while. I've seen this show as well, and one of my favorite Le Cirque shows, as a matter of fact, on the Las Vegas Strip, although I have to say I haven't seen them all. I think I've seen all but 2 Le Cirque shows here in Las Vegas, and I'm going to be in town in a couple of weeks and hoping to complete my Le Cirque tour and see all the shows by my next trip. If not, at least I'll see one, and I'll have one more to look forward to on the following trip. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video, and if you are, give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the New York channel already, subscribe right now. It really does help the channel out. And while you're at it, if you'd like to support the New York channel, just click on that thanks button right underneath the video. I appreciate your support, guys. Next up, as we continue our ways south on the Las Vegas Strip, is Harrahs, a Caesars property. Here we have Harrahs' famous piano bar, or should I say infamous piano bar. Lots of karaoke here, lots of bad karaoke, which if you ask me makes it really good karaoke, if you know what I mean. And also Elvis has been known to show up here, not an impersonator, the real thing. Pizza Cake is also here, pretty good pizza, not so much cake. If Caesar had a godchild, it would be Gordon Ramsay. He's in every one of their properties, I think, at this point. And this place is pretty new, Ramsay's Kitchen. Prepare for a one-of-a-kind culinary journey with Michelin-starred chef Gordon Ramsay in this new casually refined and bustling restaurant at Harrahs, Las Vegas, where you can experience some of Gordon's classic and favorites such as beef Wellington and sticky toffee pudding. Here we have the Fulton Street Food Hall. See what fresh foods the chefs are serving in this marketplace with a cafe, noodle bar, pizza station, always open bar, and a Bobby's Burger. Pizza. Quick question about velvet ropes. Do you unclick it and just get in line, or do you actually walk the maze? Leave a comment below. If you head upstairs at Harrahs, there's lots of shows to see, including Tape Face, X Country, Menopause the Musical, and of course, Donny Osmond. Last but certainly not least, as these videos will continue as we head further south, is the Link Hotel and Casino, another Caesars property here on the Las Vegas Strip. In need of a Vegas getaway, the Link Las Vegas Hotel and Experience knows how to keep the fun going, all in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip. Enjoy rooms and a futuristic casino, as well as the Link Promenade's 550-foot tall high roller observation wheel, retail shops, and every dining option imaginable. It's a smaller hotel and casino with an even smaller name, but big on personality, if you ask me. As you can see here, there's a purple zebra here at the Link, as well as a hash house a-go-go, both just recently opened in the Tropicana in Atlantic City as well, another Caesars property. The Link has lots of restaurants and lounges right off the casino floor, and if you walk through them, it'll take you right to the Link Promenade. So you can enter these restaurants and lounges from either the Link Promenade or the casino floor here at the Link. I could be wrong, but O'Shea's here at the Link is the only restaurant that I know of that has a full casino including table games. If you know of any others that have table games that's a real restaurant, let me know in the comments below.
Yeah!
And as we continue further south, we leave the Link and enter the Link Promenade, which is a really huge social hub for the Las Vegas Strip. Lots of restaurants, lots of lounges, and lots of attractions, including the zip line and the high roller observation wheel. Stay tuned to the New York channel as we continue our walk down south on the Las Vegas Strip and visit lots more hotels and casinos as we go along.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.